This is the most selfish video I'm going to be putting out on the internet. So, if you are here to take something away from this video, please scroll past. I might as well just make this video private. I don't even want people to see it. I have been someone who has always talked about addressing your feelings, addressing your emotions. Whenever something happens to you, any event, XYZ, I have been the person who says that process it. Before trying to be the kind of person who starts healing, sit with it. Something terrible happened to you. Why are you not allowing yourself to feel terrible because of that thing in the first place? With my clients as well, I use this analogy that you are a river and something bad happening to you is like a big rock falling into the river. And the water is going to be disrupted. There are going to be splashes everywhere, literally, and there might even be an earthquake. I don't know if the rock is big enough. I don't. So basically, the analogy here is that let yourself be bothered. Allow yourself to feel all the terrible emotions. Allow yourself to feel sad. Allow yourself to feel angry. Allow yourself to feel frustrated. Then and only then, the water will try to settle. When you throw a rock in water, does it settle instantly? No, there are no timelines on when you can expect yourself to be healed. It takes its time. And that's just water. We are human beings. We are complex and we are filled with water as well. So, lately, something interesting has happened on Instagram, and I don't have any hate. I do not have anything against the creator, but I thought, so what happened was basically that there was a creator who reposted my reel, like I had posted a reel and she took inspiration from it and she repeated what I said in the reel word for word. Not once but twice. First, it was just the hook and the concept as well, because I was talking about dating sites and she was talking about the hookup culture, but I understood, well, it can be two different things. But the second time, it was plain simple repetition. And now what happened was that I did message her to bring the videos down, but apparently I was blocked by her after a few hours of sending her the message. And well, I thought that is it, because many of my followers who were also commenting on her videos tagging me that this reel was originally posted by Charmy, they were getting blocked as well. So I thought, well, maybe she does not want to address this. So I took the things in my own hands and I posted a video, side by side comparison with the timestamps. And yeah, and the purpose of the video was not to do any form of witch hunt for her. I do not have anything against her. I keep repeating myself because that's literally the truth. And the response I got in return was something I would have never imagined. I have not stopped crying since the last 4 days. The first 2 days was because my mom was hospitalized and I was just seeing her and I was so helpless. I could not do anything about it. Like, this was the first time I could not do anything to help my family, because there's no amount of money I can throw at someone to stop feeling their pain. And the other 2 days were the whole Instagram thing where everyone was saying that I'm a clout chaser, I'm doing it for attention, it is okay if someone copies you, like you're not the first person to come up with this idea and perspectives are not unique, and this and that and third. Like, every single name in the book I was called that. Even the creator was not very nice to me in my own DMs, despite me being as respectful as possible, like literally. But that is where it is. Maybe like, God bless her, man. Honestly, I'm going to be 24-year-old now, and I have no business having a beef with a 20-year-old girl. I understand her. I understand her saying that she was desperate for followers. I understand everything, but at the same time, I kept questioning myself that, was it important? Should I have done what I did? Like, and at this, like, I how do I explain this? So the biggest trend I've seen in the comments that I've received, like all the backlash that I've received, is that I'm a very egoistical person, and that just took me back to my school and college days. So I was in a fashion show in college, and I was one of the people who almost every other person knew, because that is what fashion show is. You put yourself out there and blah 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 everything. And I remember my college having a anonymous confession page, and there used to be hideous comments about me posted every other day. Me and my friend, two people, like genuinely the worst thing you can think about, and it's being posted there. And I also used to get a lot of DMs, like a lot of people used to spread such weird word about me. Like one girl, who I came in contact with, like on the second or the third show, she was a new girl to the crew, and she told me that, Charmi, you are actually a nice person. Like, I'm like, what does that even mean? And she said that, oh, I heard a lot of shit about you before. Like, I was sitting in the canteen, and there was someone sitting beside me, and they were discussing that they literally opened your Instagram, and they were discussing you, and they said that, oh, this bitch, she's so weird, she gives such off vibes, like she does dark magic and everything, she believes in dark manifestations and all. And I was like, oh well, I wish I had the time for that. I wish I had the time and the talent for doing all of that. Why would I be here in a college, in a subpar college, being a college student, if I knew the art of dark magic and dark manifestation? Honestly, that is just so out of pocket. And yeah, everything that happened right now, like, all people have always assumed that I am very cocky and that I am very arrogant, which I was fine with, because my whenever people met me, they always said this one thing, that, oh, you're actually nice. And I don't even know what that means. And so I guess this is what the impression was, like this impression was passed around on the internet as well, that I am very arrogant, which is why I made the video in the first place. Could honestly be. But I'm not bulletproof. I am not bulletproof. It genuinely hurts. This morning, I deleted Instagram from my phone, and people are emailing me. They are literally emailing me shitty things. Can you imagine that? I don't believe I have committed a crime by making a video that a content creator has repeated what I said in my video. That's it. And even if you watch the whole video, it was a message that if you are an artist whose work has been copied without credit, stand up for yourself. That is what I said in the video. It was, oh god. This is the exact reason why I'm posting this video on YouTube, because I do not want anyone to watch this video. I literally don't want anyone to watch it. I'm not even gonna post this video as a story on my Instagram. I'm not gonna ask my sister to do that, because I mean, of course, if you're subscribed to me here, you'll get the notification. That's a different. Oh my god, maybe I should not post it. Oh, fuck it. So, coming back to the point, I have always said that you should process your emotions. You should, before processing your emotions, you should express what you felt initially. Like, essentially, that is why I made the video. I wanted to put my money where my mouth is. I always tell people around me, I always tell my clients that if you feel a reaction coming out of you, you should express it. If you feel wronged, express it. It does not matter. And I don't want to look back 5 years from now and think, oh my god, why did I not vocalize my stance. That is not what I want for my life, and maybe I'm facing the repercussions for it right now. But a few years from now, I'll look back and probably laugh at this whole thing, like how silly it was. But I will be proud of myself for standing up, even though people literally butchered me. Is it butcher? Is it butcher? I don't know, man. American and British accents are so different anyway. And yeah, so these few days has been very bad. Very bad. And I know you're supposed to be the big person and not feel terrible. You're supposed to let things go. You're just supposed to, be calm, be peaceful, take the moral high ground, whatever you call it. But man, I am heartbroken. I am hurt. Not that I'm going out of my way to point fingers at everyone who has hurt me and tell them, oh, you hurt me, but I am hurt. And the only thing I can do about it is that sit with myself, and that's it. That's all I can do. And let time pass. Let the water settle. Not from an internet perspective that people will forget. People, obviously, they always forget. I'm not that important. They will forget. But for me personally. But for now, I need to hold my lemons. For now, I need to be sad. I need to allow myself to be sad, because I was not even allowing myself to think that I deserve to be sad. I was just saying that, oh well, these people are commenting that it's not even a big deal. I shouldn't even have made this video in the first place. Maybe they are right. Maybe I shouldn't have. So I don't even deserve, like, I am not even allowed to feel hurt in the first place, because maybe these people are right. And honestly, for the other creator, the reason why I don't have anything against her is that I am pretty sure, no matter if she's copied content, she's not, whatever, she has the audience she has today because she has helped them in some way or the other. Some person somewhere at some time of the day was hurting, and that person stumbled across her video, and her video has helped them, which is why that person is following her. Which is why that person is so loyal to her, that person comes into my comments and DMs and thrashes me and posts multiple hate comments, whatever it is. So to each their own. She has worked hard for what she has today. That does not mean that I have not worked hard. That does not mean that if I have a relatively smaller platform, it does not negate me. It does not make me irrelevant. It does not make my work irrelevant. So, and it does not make my feelings irrelevant. I will get over it. I'll take my time, but as the title says, and life gives you lemons, hold them. I need to hold them before I make a lemonade out of it. Or I don't know what to make out of it, but it is so hot here. It is so damn hot here. I'll probably make a lemon iced tea. Yeah. One thing I would like to say is that before you say anything bad about someone, just know that there is a real person sitting behind that ID who's probably reading what you're saying, by the way. There's a real person sitting behind that ID. That ID is not just an ID. It is not just a name in your phone. There is a real person sitting behind it. And there is this quote from a Disney movie. I forgot what that movie is. It was about a deer. Damn, how did I forget the name? I'm the biggest Disney enthusiast. I'll have to watch it tonight anyway. So, yeah, the quote says that if you don't have anything good to say, don't say nothing at all. Now, because it is the internet and everyone is entitled to their own opinion, which is exactly why I put my video out in the first place as well. Freedom of speech. I cannot tell people to stop talking, I cannot tell people to stop hating, because they are entitled to. People are entitled to say anything they want. At the same time, let's expect kindness from. So my mic stopped recording, the battery died. Uh, where was I? Damn, I don't even remember. Anyway, this is just one of the many times this thing is going to happen. I'm going to be on the receiving end of a lot of hate in future because, well, I have 46,000 right now. I'll have 100k. I'll have a million. I'll have 5 million. This is just going to go upwards. So I am so grateful for the support I have. By the way, the kind messages I've received are, even though I've received maybe 2 kind messages over which there are 10 unkind messages, but I'm grateful for the 2 messages as well. I'm very, very grateful. And yeah, so just allow yourself to be sad, man. I'm allowing myself to be sad. And that's it. That is it. Be kind, be nice to yourself, be nice to the people around you, and it's my birthday on Monday, and I thought I would feel good on my birthday because this is the first birthday where I have actually worked on the things I wanted to work on, which I decided on my last birthday. And well, guess I won't be happy but it's fine. It's fine. It will be okay. It's fine. In the grand scheme of things, this is just going to be a speck of dust, honestly. Just I am nothing. I am literally a speck of dust sitting on a floating rock in this world. Nothing ever matters. There are worse things happening out there. But still, see, this is me invalidating my own feelings. This is exactly what I talk about in therapy as well. Do not do that. Still, what I feel is valid. Still, what happened to me, it did happen to me. When I acknowledge what did happen, when I acknowledge the fact that I am hurt, is when I'll be able to get over it, right? ऐसे ही तो होती है healing. ऐसे कैसे हो जाएगी कि I just wrap it under the sheets, like I just push it under the rug and expect myself to just be jolly and happy all the time. It doesn't happen that way. I've tried it. It doesn't happen. And I know myself, I will just become a shell of who I am. I don't want to turn into someone who I'm not. I don't want to become someone who I'm not. And maybe that is who I am. Maybe I'm just egoistic bitch that people are calling me. Irrelevant, egoistic. What else did they call me? They called me cloud chaser. They called me a loser. They called me, yeah, they even came for my face, like the way I look and shit. I was like, oh, well, your favorite content creator literally talks about not making others feel bad, and like, this is what y'all do? Really? Doesn't matter. Maybe people are just people. Everyone keeps projecting. Yeah, that is it. Maybe I'm just wrong, but yeah, I did what I did. And if I'm being honest, if I could go back in time, I would do it again. I would take a stand for myself again. I would do it. Yeah, I would endure all of what is happening to me just so that I can do what my inner self wanted to do. Because I do not play about myself. I give myself everything I want. I don't play when it comes to me. If she wants something, she gets it. If she wants to say something, she gets it, because I kept her silent for so long. I'm not doing that anymore. And whatever the consequences are, man, I can handle them. I'll take my time off to process everything, and I'll be back better. That is what life is about. I'll be back better. I'll face the consequences. Fuck it, but I'm never silencing myself. If that makes me sound like a son of a If that makes me sound bad, I do not care. That's just who I am. And that is what if you are watching this video at all, I would suggest you to do it too. Speak up for yourself. It's always worth it. No matter what happens, it's always worth it. And cry later when you feel like crying. But yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna cry on camera. Bye.